a good rest.
No.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of our Demon's Crest commentary. And Firebrand here is very eager to start wrecking this castle something fierce. So why should we let him make him wait any longer?
I joke about it, but just imagine him dive bombing and then just colliding into the wall.
Slam into the wall like Link, like freaking Toon Link.
Hello, boys.
Oop.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay. In retrospect, we should have learned to aim in other directions than down.
Oh, Jester.
I actually have to ask, who the hell installs those on the ceiling? Like,
I
they
don't
just
know.
aim down once.
Well, they're chandelier. They're chandelier crossbows. But
No,
I
they
do
actually reload. See,
but I do love. Oh jeez.
That's
But I
not
do
what
love
I was
the.
talking about.
Oh, but I do love the imps trying to like. They're like, oh shoot, Psst, Jimmy, I told you were supposed to aim left. I'm sorry, Bill.
So here's something you guys might find kind of funny.
Oh,
This
for
whole
fuck's sake.
castle. Yeah, we gotta fight this guy again. But here's the funny thing. This entire level here is actually not. You actually can't play this until you've already got, unless you've pretty much gotten 100% item collection or something close enough to it. Because say if you decide to come here with just the bare essentials,
Yeah.
you get immediately sent to the boss, and it ends pretty early, almost anticlimactically in a sense.
Really? So there is a bad ending for not getting enough item completion.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a
Oh,
bad,
boy.
there's a bad ending, there's a normal ending, a good ending, and a special ending.
Interesting. Assuming we don't see it, what is the bad ending like?
Basically, the entire demon world falls into complete anarchy.
As if they were all organized beforehand.
Isn't
Whoa.
that a good thing for the human world, though?
Well, the issue is that the guy gains enough power to rule
Matt,
the
wait,
human
Matt. What human realm?
Yeah, we don't care about that game here.
oh boy.
Oh. I do, we're gonna need to find you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Now would probably be a good time to bring out my aerial wings.
I was going to say I did like the almost Mega Man X like wall jumping we were pulling off, but we really need this
Yeah.
is the way to do it.
I'm curious as to how exactly they expect you to get through this without using this gargoyle, because it looks
mean,
like there
I
are
need it.
spots where you could try to wall jump.
I think if not that, then I think you could still use the tornado breath.
Nope.
But otherwise, not really recommended.
What did this
So,
accomplish?
why did you ring that?
Give it a sec.
Okay.
Boop.
Oh!
Oh,
The
last
that's the
episode.
last one!
Now,
Hey, now I'm fully maxed out.
I was about to say
Now I
that.
have a full belly.
Alrighty. Alright, Phalanx. Is Phalanx still the boss? I
Phalanx.
haven't seen him since the freaking intro.
Oh no, Phalanx is still the boss. In fact, yeah, this is his castle.
Gosh, I'm sorry, I completely
Phalanx
forgot
Castle.
about. Wow. No,
How
I,
could
I
you
com-
forget about me?
No, but
Simple. You're never referenced anywhere else.
Ow. Yeah, no, I genuinely completely forgot about him. I mean, Arma had more presence than he did.
I will say that, yeah, compared to the likes of, say, Sigma, he doesn't really... Phalanx doesn't have much of a presence in his own game.
Uh-oh.
Oh, by the way, down here is where we should find our last talisman. The Fang Talisman, even though it clearly looks like a necklace.
Yeah, it looks like pearls.
And
So
that
whereas the armor increases our defense, Fang increases our offense.
Interesting. I also noticed when you're in
Combine that with the legendary gargoyle, and yeah.
You're a beast.
Yay, one shots. Also, I noticed whenever we're in legendary form, our health becomes green. Is that actually signified of anything, or?
Yes, it's pretty much double defense.
Oh crap! So now we have quadruple defense with that and armor.
Pretty
Dang.
much, yeah. We're a
Oh,
tank.
nice. Dang. Oh jeez. And
Yeah, look at that.
plummet.
that is true. Like we can pretty
Actually, now
much
that I
take
think
anything.
about it, using the legendary gargoyle, it's essentially the same thing as getting that double defense spell from the fairy in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh boy.
At least we're patient about it.
again, remember, rated E for everyone.
Truth be told, we shouldn't have stored the elite guards and Iron Maidens. It kinda left them being pretty pathetic by the time they're out.
Yeah. Well, they're impervious to spikes if nothing else. I mean, look, they're crawling along that like nothing.
They're practically numb to pain at this point.
So, other than that, not too rough of a final boss stage, I'm noticing.
I'm sorry, can I just say real quick, this is something I should have said much sooner,
boy.
but every time whenever Firebrand is gliding in the air, it looks like he's just doing a little shindig with his arms.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can see it again.
No. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, do it again.
Gotcha.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh my god.
We have to wait till he's doing it longer.
Yeah, hold on.
So it's like a
Come
boss
on,
gauntlet.
just
So it's
die
like
already,
Tochi's-
puppy.
So it's like a boss gauntlet now? Or mini boss
Sort
gauntlet?
of. We don't fight every mini-boss.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Just the ones that haven't
Fun.
been repeated to high hell.
Alright, when he does the arm thing, I just want to
Nice.
do one song.
If he does. There it is.
Na 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 na.
It does kind of match.
Cha-cha-cha. And with that, folks, we're pretty much here. This
What were
is
you
where we
about to
meet
sing?
the big and mighty Phalanx. Or Phalanx, whatever.
I've
Go ahead,
waited a lifetime for this moment, Firebrand.
Why didn't you do it earlier when you
You and I were destined to clash.
You could have done this at the start of the game.
And you shut the fuck up. It seems are destined to die.
We have 5 times as many crests as you.
Shut
Okay,
the
so you
fuck up and look at my spiky skull wall.
We saw those in Ghosts and Goblins.
Who is your interior decorator?
I have better wings than you do.
Crap, he does. Alright, guys, let's go home.
Well,
I think
they're bigger, at least.
this guy's earned his right to win. Okay,
So
let's
as
go
I
home,
said
guys.
before, if you didn't get all the crests by if you didn't get the crest by this point, then the stage just immediately jumps right to this boss fight.
Oh. Yeah, that would be kind of jarring.
It would be a little jarring, and, well, again, you only fight this phase and the game ends on a somewhat anticlimax, or, well, a downer ending, rather. Because, again, the entire Demon Realm just falls into complete anarchy.
Okay.
Without
fair.
this magnificent bastard to rule it all.
Where it falls
Fair.
on
Movie title?
it falls into anarchy, and we learn it's not Firebrand's fault. Just Lucifer decided to give up and run a nightclub in L.A.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. I mean, okay, I was about to, I guess, answer my own question.
Oh,
I guess.
there
oh.
he goes. But that was only phase 1.
Ow.
You have defeated me, joke's on you. Yes, you have the power I seek. The crest of heaven.
What?
Wait,
Isn't
They
it
Really
seems
weird
time.
considering we're demons.
Hey!
You had the crest of heaven.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that was Firebrand who was saying that.
No, that wasn't Firebrand.
Wait, what?
At least I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
no,
honestly, it's hard to tell, because Firebrand never speaks in this game.
Yeah, and also the thing. Whoa, dear.
The moon. I think.
You know what I think what would have helped is if there was a little tail showing who's speaking.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
a portrait.
Is
Oh.
this all the skill you possess? Fight harder and die with honor.
Actually, maybe it was
Wait.
Firebrand because when the
it's a
dialogue
flood.
happened.
Yeah.
Oh, title. No, I was gonna say actually it may have been. Let me quickly browse back. No, actually. No, actually,
just real-
the font wasn't red at all. Oh, cool, we can survive
I
water.
want to ask, like,
Go ahead,
even though we're still legendary, do we still have our acidic weakness to water?
We do, but again, you have like double defense. It does. Honestly, any damage you take from the water is barely much.
I was gonna say, just now, that was the first time you've ever gone to your first row of health this entire level.
Again, like once you have the legendary gargoyle on, you're practically a tank. That is until you deal with another tank.
Fair. Oh,
Oh
jeez.
boy.
But yeah, the question I was about to pose earlier was, why can't they just have that one dude? Why can't they just have Astaroth rule it over? But then I realized, oh wait, this isn't the Ghosts and Goblins realm. That dude's double dead right now.
I mean,
Double
yeah.
dead.
Also, I hope somebody got my joke.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, stop!
Hey,
Oh jeez.
He
It
was
looks
trying
like
to
he
push
was-
me to the spikes, the bastard.
And yes,
The
and
spark-
yes,
I said, look at my spiky wall.
Ah, damn it. Shouldn't have said the spiky wall thing.
Yep.
Think you have destroyed me?
twice
Well,
actually.
the explosions were a pretty nice
But it
telltale.
was merely a shadow.
Oh, devil did.
It was merely an illusion devised by Satan.
Oh god.
Don't worry, folks. This doesn't mean we're doing a second playthrough. That'd be kind of dickish in a game like this.
Whoa. Oh, I thought we were gonna fight that thing.
Finally, the ultimate power. Behold, the crest of infinity.
Oh, the last one.
Now I
The
can
cra-
whistle and... I was about to say...
Oh.
The crest of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Now I can whistle and snap my fingers.
I assume lava is not good for us, a fire demon somehow.
It does hurt, but don't worry. I don't think it doesn't kill you.
Okay.
Well, thanks for
And,
the
And
ride.
honestly, with what we're coming up against, that would be the worst fucking thing. In fact, yeah, those first two fights we just did were merely just a distraction. Here's the real show.
Ooh.
Now the world stands helpless against my power. I need you no longer, Firebrand, or to be fair, when did I need you? You are now merely a nuisance. Die!
Speaking of
first.
nuisances, here's the final boss of the game, and yes, this thing does freaking suck.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Mode
So
7 lasers.
Wait,
So
really?
let me go ahead and set the record straight. First of all, this dude has an obnoxious amount of health. Secondly, whenever you try to shoot at him, he'll usually try to guard his face, which is his weak point.
Right, I
The
know
best
that's-
way to attack him is when if you can stand on the top pillars that come about, and be sure you have plenty of
Yeah.
ginseng because you're gonna need them.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
about to
that's
say, you
close
might
one.
want to get your tea.
Yeah,
I
that's the
swear
thing. I just
you
noticed.
were one frame away from dying.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah.
but yeah, noticing it like, yeah, between his upper arms and his lower arms, he really gives you no room to get like a good couple hits in.
Well, I mean,
The only way to really goad him into being helpless is if you have him up on the top platform, and so he can charge up his laser attack.
on the one hand, it's smart. Make sure he doesn't hit your weak point.
Hey, Firebrand. I'm a fire in my laser.
Almost.
Oh,
And
This
that
is the
has-
late 1800s, and even it's dated then.
Jeez. Oh jeez.
Just-
Oh god.
I don't
Yeah.
like this fight at all.
I
And you
can-
want to know what the sad part is? This isn't even the hardest boss in the game.
What?
Oh no. Oh god.
There's
I thought
a-
you said,
like I
oh,
s-
secret boss.
As I said
right.
before, there's a secret boss fight, and that one is a bigger pain in the ass than
Oh
this.
boy. Do we get to? Are we going to be seeing it?
I do show it off, yes.
Look how long the video is. Of course he's going to show it off.
And I was gonna say
You
earlier,
don't know that.
oh,
For
geez.
all we know, he probably would have stopped after this boss, and then the rest of it showed us another minigame fest like he did at the beginning of Legend of Spyro.
No.
And I was gonna say earlier, hype. I was gonna say earlier, hype, that the when you're remarking about my double dead, I was like, yeah, Astaroth has to be double dead. You have to play that game twice. The dude is double dead.
Whoop. Well, no, I
Yo,
wasn't questioning. it. I
double
was quoting
dead.
something. Yeah, see.
Oh, that's what it's from. Oh, that's what you're referencing. Freaking.
Yeah, it's like they said you were dead. You must be double dead.
Oh, right. Why did I think? You know what? Time for me to be honest with you guys again.
You never seen the movie?
No, I've watched it with you guys multiple times. I was gonna say it just now for some reason with the voice and the tone that Matt used. I was thinking of freaking Disco Penguin dude.
Oh,
right.
DJ Grooves?
I was
Well, to
thinking
be
of
fair,
DJ
Matt
Grooves
was
said-
playing
and,
the
Yeah,
game earlier.
I have been playing A Hat in Time again.
and it was then that I realized, wow, Ookie Bookie's voice actor would have been perfect for DJ Grooves as a stand-in.
No
if no one
kidding, he
else.
Would.
Hey, I still think that Antfish did a good job.
Of course
Oh,
he
yeah,
did.
no,
He's not saying-
no doubt.
I'm
He's
just saying,
not
like,
saying
the
he did a
tone.
bad job. He just thought that Ken Page would be amusing.
Yeah,
Like in A Hat in Time movie or TV show, which please make that happen.
would be cute enough. And now there is the crap. What's the second playable character's name? Like Bow Girl or something like that.
Umbrella
Yeah.
Girl.
Or Bo Kid. Bo Girl or Bo
Bo Kid,
Kid, I
yeah.
forgot.
Fair enough. Ow.
She's cute.
By the way, I'd just like to reiterate to you folks, for the majority of this fight, I've been using the Fang power-up.
Oof.
Oh wait, no, you're not. Oh wait, no, this is an armor form.
No, he's saying he's using the double. Even with the double damage amulet he has, it's still taking a while to beat this devil
Right,
thing.
Oh,
Okay,
but he's
I thought.
close.
Oh,
He's
jeez,
close.
physical contact is a no-go for that dude. But yeah, I thought he had the armor talisman on this whole time. Oh no, in the upper right, I can totally see the. Yep, you're right. You have the double attack talisman in
And
legendary
actually, now that I
form.
look at that sprite some more, I do see some of the fangs in there, so, okay, never mind what I said earlier.
Two fangs on a spindly little chain, because we like to accessorize as the Demon King.
Of course.
There!
Speaking
That almost rhymed.
and that was enough to kill the poor bastard.
Whoa, look at that
fuck
mode.
you, buddy.
Is that 3 or mode 5? I don't know what the heck the filter.
I have no idea.
I know each mode means something, but anyway.
So yeah, that's it for Phalanx. His entire empire has been demolished.
It's like,
Whoa, the
Hey,
castle looked a
Felix.
lot.
It's like
A phalanx, more like phalanx.
Wow.
Ah.
Also, wow, his
fuck you,
castle looked a lot smaller to begin with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, that's mode 7 for you.
And off it sinks.
Ah, it feels nice to see a smoldering Castlevania in the morning.
It smells like victory.
And thus the
And
world of
total anarchy.
yeah, I was gonna say Firebrand's like, and thus the world of demons return to peace. Oh wait a minute.
That would be the case if I was if I decided to go for the bad ending. But
And it's
but believe it or not, folks, because I got all the crests, all the crests I could get, and all the other collectibles. This is the quote unquote true ending.
Let's see.
I know that's supposed to be clouds, but it just looks like the water graphics flipped upside down.
Yeah,
It possibly is, but
Sort of.
it looked cool to me.
Or an entire mountain, or an entire
I haven't
hill
seen
of rocks.
I haven't
Speaking of
seen I haven't seen anything like that. Oh,
Phalanx almost summoned the power of infinity,
that would have been bad.
And beyond?
Yeah.
but he was destroyed by the power of Firebrand
Hero to all. No.
before it came under his control.
I'm sorry, but it almost sounded like you said fire bread.
With all the crests safely in his possession,
I almost want to say bread with all the crusts in the bread saved.
Firebrand mused over the power at his command.
What are we gonna do?
And then he ate all of them.
It would be a simple thing to use it to reign supreme.
Yeah,
But in the end, Firebrand
was a wimp.
decided that his destiny lies elsewhere.
Annoying a knight in armor.
Pretty much, yes.
You don't have to keep it a secret from us, Firebrand. You can tell us you're a wimp.
It's like his destiny lies elsewhere, fighting the Avengers.
The crest of infinity.
When all 6 crests are united,
They become Super Crest.
Holy shit,
Whoa.
this is legitimately
That
just
could
the Infinity Gauntlet.
the crest of infinity is said to appear
Dude, you have any idea how clean that's gonna leave my teeth?
and give the bearer unimaginable power.
And very good dental bills.
Of course, Firebrand decides to cast the
Ah!
fruity pebbles off a cliff.
Maybe you should have scattered them and not drop all of them in the exact same space for someone
Well,
to
I was just
find.
thinking, like, maybe he throws them off. Maybe it's like a wishing well.
Firebrand, my pebbles!
But yeah, he should have been like throwing them all in different directions, not I'm just gonna bury them all right here and hope nobody ever finds all of them at once.
And with that, folks, we pretty much get our roll call for the game. Because, yeah, that's pretty much it for Demon's Crest.
A
Oh,
roll
so it's
call of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, I was just gonna describe them. So James, what do you think should have been? What did you like about this, and what do you think they probably should have done better with?
Hey, buddy, come here.
I got a knife with your name on it. Anyway,
I love
So,
that
as
guy's
far as
name, Belth.
Yeah, this is where we get our enemy roll call. Anyway,
Yeah, go
as
for
far
it.
as Demon's Crest is concerned, like, I've always had a very strong soft spot for it. And
no.
just, I mean, granted, I will always say that between this and Mega Man X, I still think Mega Man X succeeds over, just in the fact that it's a little easier to...
Accessible.
It's a little more accessible, yes, because Demon's Crest is very non-linear in its approach. Like, you can
Right.
pretty much do any level in just about in almost any order you want. You still have to unlock some of them by doing certain means, but otherwise, part of the challenge with this game is just figuring out what to do and when to do it.
Speaking
That
of Mega
being
Man, burn down the force!
Flame Lord.
Flame Lord.
I'm
Well, at
pretty
least
sure.
we wrapped with that one.
At least his name isn't
Oh,
Obnunu.
yeah. What is this creep thing's name? Real quick before I say my piece.
Jerry.
I would love if this thing just had such a mundane name. I am Tim.
Wait, and his
And
name
his name
is
is the Flyer.
Flyer.
Well, it's somewhat mundane.
I guess so.
Hey, your flyer's open.
Anyway, to actually answer on to Logan's second question, what I think this game could do better, like say if
Yeah.
it was, if this game ever did get the remake treatment, because I would totally buy that in a heartbeat. One thing I would definitely say would be an improvement is to make form swapping a little more instantaneous, not just having to
That-
rely on the pause menu.
That
Right.
symbol on the water Infinity Stone kind of looks like the symbol on Chow the Hedgehog.
I could see that actually.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's this
and
thing's
I,
name?
Skula.
Skula.
And I agree.
Like a,
And I agree with you, James. And I agree with you, James. That sounds like a really nice quality of life improvement they could have made. If also maybe like have like some sort of map of sorts like within a level. Hollow
I mean, the maps. The stages themselves are very well condensed. So I feel like a map isn't entirely necessary, but at the same time, I can sort of understand where you're coming from.
Something to like help find like those last little goodies, like the one that you're supposed to fly
Oh
straight
yeah,
up
no,
in the air for.
definitely for some of the more BS collectibles. And there was another point I wanted to.
I like how the Crest of Time is the same color as the Time Stone in the MCU.
Of course.
Yeah.
A friendly reminder that this game was being made around the same time Capcom was making all those Marvel brawlers.
Well, to be fair, fun fact: the Crest of Time not Crest of fuck the
Time Stone.
The Time Stone is green in the movie, and only in the movie.
Oh yeah, the colors are all mixed matched between the comic and the
And
movie.
here's our trademark Crest of Fire.
Really overflamed. But yeah, and I think James, I know James, you mentioned earlier about how the boss damaged like the tanky, like I don't know, like maybe some of the animations could have been. They give you a few more chances to hit him besides him using his ultimate attack.
Yeah, I do think I do think it would have been nicer if there was a clear indication on like what weapons are more suitable for certain battles. Hey, Samulo. Actually, there was one other thing I will say. I think some formations could have been given a little more love,
what's
namely
this harpy asshole's name?
Like the crest of, like the ground, like the Earth crest, for example. I think that could have definitely gotten more use. Like throughout the majority of this game, I barely even needed it.
Hippogriff.
Oh, it's a hippogriff?
Yeah, no, that's a thing. Oh, and there's.
No, I know
it's
a thing, but.
And I agree, James. I think especially like. I also would argue that I would like if some of the other fire crest power-ups you get meant a damn.
And yeah, we've said before, Felix needed more screen time.
Yeah. To be
or at least giving himself more of an actual presence. Because yeah, you only see him in the intro, and then you only see him at the very end of the game, and that's pretty much all she wrote.
Yeah.
Basically, Nasty Nork.
Right.
Nasty Nork at least was alluded to oftentimes. Felix barely gets mentioned at all.
Yeah, I kind of forgot he was there. I didn't know if he disappeared as part of the legend or not, but yeah.
I was thinking just like a part of me could just argue that like that whole thing that happened at the very beginning was just a matter of the whole ritual malfunction. It had killed the poor bastard, but no, he's still around, and that, folks, that's the end of our tale.
I like how the end looks like a dragon.
Yeah, that's a sick design.
That's cool.
The very same dragon we literally massacred.
I just realized I don't think they showed any programmer credits for this game.
No, there's no
That
actual.
is fucking Dragon Quest right there. Throw up the goddamn image I sent yesterday. Just throw it up.
Okay.
And for getting the best ending in the game, you get a little cheat code.
Oh.
Damn it, I thought Funky hit that fat hash well. Anyway. So yeah, the cool thing about this is that I could just reset the game and the password's gonna be right there for me to
that's handy.
accept.
What?
No, if you beat the game, like it auto loads the password if you just hit new game right away.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's literally the equivalent of a soft reset. Anyway, let's input that code and let's see what we get out of it. First, we leave the arena, of course, but let's head on into town and see what we got.
Okay. He just smashes another house. That's why that house in the background is tilted to the side.
So we pretty much got all the collectibles plus the ultimate gargoyle ability, which behold
is just a purple, really just a purple version.
But we can fly.
It's a purple version of the legendary gargoyle that can fly. It is completely impervious to water and can charge like the ground gargoyle. Basically, a jack of all trades.
Yep.
Hey, you are the one that defeated Phalanx, aren't you?
Yeah, what of it?
Hey, cool, time travel.
I owe you my thanks because I do not like the laws we were forced to keep.
Yep, me just sitting here doing nothing.
No offense, but demons shouldn't have the power to rule, you know. You know what I mean. Do you like my statue of kiwis behind me?
Yeah, those are just fucking
Look like
kiwis.
kiwis.
Every time we go
always
past
thought
it,
they
I
looked
just
like
went
kiwis.
Exactly. Every time we went past it, I just wanted to make a joke that they're just kiwis.
So see that little mark there on the very top right portion of the map?
Yeah, doesn't have a Roman
That's
numeral.
exclusive. That's exclusive to when you input the ultimate cheat code.
Let's go.
And this, folks, is probably the most bullshit part of the game, assuming you want to actually go out of your way to do so.
Woo.
This is the lair of the Dark Demon.
The Dark Demon. Where does he fit into the lore?
Beats the living heck out of me. This thing feels like pure filler.
That being said,
Well, you
I
get
do.
it at the end of the game, so.
That being said, I do think this is almost ahead of it. Excuse me. I almost think it's kind of ahead of its time, having this sort of like new game plus post game, like more difficult than the rest of the game content for the true veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any other platformers at the
you had
time that actually did do super bosses. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Mario's ever done it in a platform.
Well,
even today.
RPGs definitely did super bosses.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
here he is, the Dark
jeez.
Demon.
Oh.
So,
Whoa.
here's the nitty-gritty behind this guy. This guy has 3 separate forms. This is the only form that you can actually attack with a damn. All in the meanwhile, you're constantly followed by that electric orb thingy. And, well,
God.
again, this thing has a lot of attacks.
Yeah, and if that, I'm assuming that blue sparky. It almost looks like it almost looks like an atom in Earthworm Jim. Oh, and this guy. Okay.
And you want to know the fucked up part? Look at my health bar and notice that I'm already wearing the armor talisman.
Oh,
So he
God.
does 2 bits of health
He hits
every time.
hard.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Just, yeah, this boss fight is not for the faint of heart.
No, it does not.
Really not.
This-
It's
this-
On top of that, certain attacks will actually break the platform below you and turn them into spikes.
or the wall, and yeah, and I know where Matt was going. Is that yeah, in the Mario RPGs, they do have super bosses, a la Culex.
Not just Mario.
Well, not just Mario RPGs, but RPGs in general.
Yeah, he said RPGs in general.
Oh,
Just yeah, platformers didn't really do super bosses around this time. I don't think Demon's Crest was the first one, but it's definitely one of the first noteworthy ones.
Okay, this is.
But yeah,
kind of nuts.
I'll just say this right now: you do get an ending for
Your
beating
tea.
this guy.
Or not.
But it's honestly not that much different from the good ending. It just changes some of the text a bit to make it seem like this guy was the one that caused all the bad happenings that happened throughout the course of the game.
That's fair.
But otherwise, that's really all there is to it. Oh, and there's
That's
this.
right.
There's
I'm
this
phalanx squared.
pretty much. And you also get this neat little image at the very end of the credits roll, which, I mean, I'll just flash it right here. This is all you really get for beating this boss fight, nothing more.
okay. That.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for Demon's Crest, folks.
Just. Yeah,
That was fun.
What did you think, Matt?
I think it looked. Well, I played it long ago. I never beat it. I just played it a bit, and it was fun. It was a fun game, and that's all I can really say, honestly.
I mean,
Go ahead.
no, all I was gonna say is that, I mean, when it comes to my own experiences with this game, it was way back in my emulator days, that's for sure. And I think the main reason why I decided to check this game out is because, well, like many a kid, I actually have had experience with Ghosts and Goblins, and I immediately recognized the guy that you play as, and was like, wait, this guy had his own games? I gotta try this out. And the rest is history.
Okay.
Too bad this is the last one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
So I like what this game was doing, you know, from purely like it's basically a bite-sized Metroidvania. I think that I do have to say I like that they're going for something like this, considering that we, you know, it was mainly just Metroid and then Symphony of the Night on PlayStation that really had this. I appreciate them trying to apply this to the world of Ghosts and Goblins. I think Ghosts and Goblins, I think that is a world that the Metroidvania aspect could apply to very well.
I just wish that there was more connections to the Ghosts and Goblins franchise with this game. I mean, granted, there were stronger ties with the first 2 games, but the third one, again, they just, with the exception of Firebrand, it almost feels nothing like the source material.
Again, like if they had a crossover where Arthur and Firebrand had to work together, I'd love that.
That'd be nice.
It'd be cool. But yeah, I like that, and I pretty much mirror your sentiments about it.
Do you have anything else to add, Hype?
Matt, respond to this. Eat shit and die.
Yes, fuck you.
Oh, okay then. Didn't have to be that rude. But, so yeah, that's it for our commentary. And again, for those that are interested in this, like, it is available on practically every virtual console service, and is also one of the first 20 games to be available through the Super Nintendo online app.
Yeah.
Yay.
So if you already are paying for online games, go and play it for free.
Woohoo!
In quote with an asterisk at the end. But yeah,
Hey, it's only $20 a year. That's nothing to scoff at
of
for a
course.
game like this. But yeah, on that note, see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Squee!